Hello friends, how are you all? Trust all of you all are doing well. And with a weather like this and a place like this with colors like this and on a long drive, what is it that you would like to have for breakfast? Parathas? Ideal, isn't it? And parathas of what? This time it is going to be parathas of orange. Why parathas of orange? Vitamin C, as I always say, kickstarter to metabolism, raises your energy level, fights the cold, and provides you with instant energy. Parathas of orange. Now, how did I make this paratha? How am I going to make this paratha? I'm going to tell you. And let's make orange paratha. So for the ingredients, we'll take fresh, garden fresh green coriander, green chilies as per as your taste. I'm taking 4 because I like a lot of chilies. Orange mince about 50 grams and juice of orange, that is 200 ml. You can take more also. And we'll take 200 grams of flour, that's 100 grams, and I'm going to add another 100 grams, so that is 200 grams of flour. And the flour we will be needing 1 tablespoon of natural salt or any salt that you wish. My preference of course is any natural salt as usual to keep my paratha organic. Red green chili 1/4 tablespoon or as per as your taste. You can also use black or white pepper powder and 30 ml of clarified butter. Paratha is best made with clarified butter or ghee or butter itself. Never use oil. Now we'll add the orange mince, that was 50 gram or so. Along with that, we'll add the green coriander, fresh green coriander, and the green chilies as per as your taste, chopped again. And now let's process the orange juice in the meantime. Up comes the pan, on comes the flame, and let's pour the orange juice. Now this is fresh orange juice that I am using. I've used Kinu. Never use tin or canned. cinnamon powder, that is 1 gram. The cinnamon powder is basically added to enhance the taste and to bring out the taste, and a little bit of salt. Along with that, we'll add any natural sugar. I'm using jaggery, so you can use any natural sugar, maybe palm sugar, stevia, or anything. And now we'll stir it, and we are going to heat this mix till it comes to a boil. Cinnamon also enhances the taste of it, brings out the taste. When done, we'll switch off the flame and we'll keep this mix aside. And in the meantime, remember our dough mix that we're going to make. Now we will pour this juice very slowly, mixing along. Mix slowly, keep pouring the juice till the time enough juice has been added. You can dilute this juice by using water also to any ratio, maybe 50-50, but I prefer a strong flavor, so I'm using juice only, no water at all. Now once done, we will knead this into a semi-firm dough, the normal paratha dough. So there is the dough. The tip is that whenever you are kneading dough, it should be done with anything warm, maybe warm water, warm milk, as I have done here. Now, a lot of people come out with this, that a folded towel should be kept. Now we'll shift this dough to a bowl and cover it with a damp cloth and set it aside for 30 minutes so that the flavors infuse well and the dough rises a little. Once done, after 30 minutes, we'll remove the cloth and shape the dough into balls and flatten them for parathas. The paratha that I am going to make is the tawa based paratha. I am not going to deep fry it like the Mughlai paratha. So I will be making my paratha on a hot plate or a tawa. Now once the tawa is hot, we'll smear this tawa with clarified butter again. Again, the tip, clarified butter or desi ghee is best for parathas. Never use oil. And let's place the raw paratha to be cooked. Give it a little time, and when the bottom side or the side which is touching the tawa or your hot plate, when it is hot enough and it is cooked, we will flip it. But don't be in a hurry to flip it. Allow the bottom side to cook and become firm. Once firm, look at that. Once firm, look at that. Now we'll smear it with generous amount of clarified butter. And it should be generous like what I am doing now. Once smeared, allow it to cook. You can use normal butter also or white butter. Now let's flip, because that side is also firm enough. Once flipped, allow the paratha to cook. Now let's coat this side also with generous amount of butter. Once it is done, Let it be generous. As I said, really generous. The more, the better. And let's flip the paratha once again. Let's allow this side also to cook with the butter or the clarified butter. I am using clarified butter, desi ghee. There you are. Looking well? Allow it to cook. And once done, give it enough time. Do not flip in a hurry. Allow it maximum time so that it cooks well. And the paratha becomes a little crispy. And the colors change. Beautiful color, isn't it? Once done, we'll remove the paratha from the heat and onto the plate. Beautiful, isn't it? Your orange paratha is ready. You can have it with butter. You can have it with pickle, curd, any chutney, aloo bhaji, chana masala, tea, or anything of your choice. And do share this recipe with all your nears, dears, knowns, friends, and enemies too. And if possible, do enjoy this paratha with all of them also. Give them a treat. So friends, how did you like the paratha? Trust you loved the recipe. And I know you must be dying to try it. So do try it. And as I always say, do share it with all your friends, all your knowns, all your nears, and all your dears. And till the time we meet again with another recipe, is thanks and bye from Chef Raj. Have a nice time, cook healthy, eat healthy, and live healthy.